myself Dr. Monica, faculty of Physiotherapy Department. Welcome to our YouTube channel, RPIIT Academics. If you like the content of this channel, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Hello everyone, today I will discuss about the appendicular skeleton. In last video, we already discussed about the skeleton system and axial skeleton. Now, appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton consists of 126 bones, allow us to move and manipulate objects, includes all bones beside axial skeleton, the limbs, the supportive girdles. The pectoral girdles with the upper limbs and the pelvic girdle with the lower limbs. Scapula. The pectoral girdle in which we discuss about the scapula and clavicle. The scapular head holds glenoid cavity which articulates with the humerus to form shoulder joint. Process of the glenoid cavity. Coracoid process anterior and smaller. Acromion process posterior and larger. Articulate with the clavicle at the acromioclavicular joint. Now, pectoral girdles. The human body has two pectoral girdles that attach the bones of the upper limbs to the axial skeleton. The pectoral girdle consists of two bones, clavicle and scapula. The clavicles, also called the collar bones, long S-shaped bones, originate at the manubrium and articulate with the scapula. The scapula. Structures of the scapula. Body has three sides: superior border, medial border and the lateral border, and body has three corners: superior angle, inferior angle and the lateral angle. The scapula, also called shoulder blades, broad, flat triangles, articulate with arm and collar bone. Anterior surface called subscapular fossa. This is the scapula. Pectoral girdles, also called the shoulder girdles, connect the arms to the body, position the shoulders, provide a base for arm movement and consist of two clavicles and two scapula. Connects with the axial skeleton only at the manubrium. Upper limb. The upper limb consists of arm, forearms, wrist and hands. Upper limb. The humerus. Humerus has shaft. Shaft include deltoid tuberosity, a bulge in the shaft and attached deltoid muscle. Radial groove for radial nerve and posterior to deltoid tuberosity. This is the humerus bone. The forearm, also called the antebrachium, consists of two long bones, ulna, which is present on medial side and radius is in the lateral side. The ulna, olecranon process, superior end of ulna, point of elbow, superior lip of trochlear notch, articulate with trochlea of humerus. The coracoid process, inferior lip of trochlear notch. 8 carpal bones, 4 proximal carpal bones and 4 distal carpal bones allow wrist to bend and twist. Metacarpal bones, the 5 long bones of the hand numbered from 1 to 5 from lateral to medial and articulate with proximal phalanges. Phalanges of the hand, total 14 finger bones. Pollex, 2 phalanges. In thumb, 2 phalanges include proximal and distal. In fingers, 3 phalanges, proximal, middle and distal.